No matter what level you are currently in English, I am sure that you want to advance, you want to make progress, you want to go to the next level, and this video is going to help you do just that. If you are a beginner, if you are an intermediate level student, if you are an advanced student, no matter which level you are in, these two things that I'm going to teach you here will definitely make a huge difference in your language learning process. So let's get started. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you are new here, hi, my name is Jennifer Victoria. This is my channel where I talk about language learning. And if you are a language lover too, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and also to like this video, because it's very important for me to know if you liked the video, or I don't know, if the video was helpful for you in some way. So don't forget to do those two things, and now let's get down to business. As I said at the beginning, you only need two things to advance your English, and this I say based on my own experience and on what other polyglots that I really admire have said before. So now I'm about to show you what I'm talking about. These are the two things that you need to advance your language learning skills. You need to read more and you need to use more. Now let's break this down. Maybe you're saying to yourself right now, well, read, are you sure? Don't I need to speak more or just like listen to something more? Do you really think I need to read more? Yes. I think and I know you need to read more. I don't just think, I know that you need to read more. You know why? Because this is the only way. I mean, there are other ways, but this is the best and most effective way that you will be able to expand your vocabulary range. What types of things do I recommend you to read? Well, let's start by saying that I do not recommend you, if you are, for example, let me just clear this out. If you are a B1 student, do not go for classic books, you know. I have always loved classic books, and behind me, as you can see, there are some books out there. I love to read classics, but when I was a B1 student, I did not go for them. I went for something that was a little more informal. So yeah, let's try to understand what is more informal. The first thing that is very informal is social media. Social media is the most informal thing that probably exists in the language learning world. And if you don't follow, for example, people who talk in the language that you are learning, what are you waiting for? You immediately need to start following people who speak that language. And I know sometimes they will say things, they will like write things on the stories, for example, that you won't be able to understand, but at least a little bit of that you will be able to. And another thing that is super helpful for you is self-help books. I'm not talking about like the whole, you know, it's important to read self-help books, because most of the time they are really not as awesome as the classic books, in my opinion. But I'm talking about the linguistic aspect of it, you know, like, because on self-help books you will find really informal language that is actually used in day-to-day life, that you will be able to, as soon as you close the book, you will be able to use that. I will leave here on the screen some book recommendations for you if you are a B1 student, because this level of yours is one of the most good and satisfying levels there is in language learning, because it's the point where you can understand a lot of things, but you can't really speak everything that you want. You know, you can't really speak your mind. So that is why reading is so important. It will increase your vocabulary and you will automatically be able to say those things that you don't yet know how to say. But, okay, pay attention to this. If you are a beginner, I do not recommend you those books. If you are a beginner student, you should read things that are like A2, A1 level like. So for example, short stories. Short stories are so great. Like, they use very simple vocabulary and you will be able to understand like at least 70% of that, you know? So it's great. You will understand, and at the same time it'll be a little bit challenging because you will learn new words and new expressions, but it'll just like be the right thing for you. And that's exactly what I'm talking about, this sweet spot. You have to find a sweet spot where you feel comfortable reading, but at the same time not too comfortable. So if it doesn't challenge you enough, you won't be able to learn anything from that. You know what I mean? And now this that I'm gonna say is especially for people who are already in the B2 level in English and want to go to the C1. Read the news. The news are so great and I love reading it, and I have always been addicted to reading the news. Nowadays I don't read as much as I did before, but it was so great for my English because it helped me both to gain new words to my vocabulary, but also to speak more, because every time that I read, I made sure that I was reading out loud and improving my pronunciation, and I was recording at the same time. As I said on this video right here, recording yourself is pretty, like, extremely important. And after I finished recording myself, I always made sure that I watched the video till the end so that I could see and analyze the whole thing, the whole speech, how it was, you know, flowing, and what I had to improve and what I had to celebrate, because some things you are doing very, very well, so you have to celebrate as well. Okay, so to summarize, these are the 3 sources that you're gonna use in order to read more. As I said, reading more is very, very important. The first thing is follow people, okay? Follow people on social media who speak this language of yours that you are learning. Second of all, buy books. For God's sake, buy books. Read books. If you are like a booky person, if you love books also, that's gonna be no problemo for you because you love doing this already. So it will increase your vocabulary, and at the same time, it'll be something that you enjoy doing. And the last thing is to read the news. Read the damn news, okay? News are so great for English, you have no idea. Just like try it out and tell me after what you think. And also, I can't forget about the beginners. If you are a beginner, don't forget to read short stories. They are short, of course, as the name says, it's self-explanatory. And at the same time, they are pretty, like, as I said, sweet spot. They are the sweet spot where you are challenging yourself at the same time that you are understanding pretty much 50% of that. Now, let us talk about this second thing right here, shall we? Use more is the most important and fun part about learning a language, in my opinion. And now that I'm learning German, for example, I can't wait to start like using it with real people, to start talking to people, to start like getting feedback. I love getting feedback because it just motivates me more, it boosts my motivation to keep going, and it's just great. So yeah, what am I talking about with this? When I say that you should use more your English in order to advance it, I'm talking about speaking both to people and to you, to yourself. If you don't have the habit of speaking to yourself, it will be weird. It will be extremely uncomfortable at first, but maybe you can get used to it. Because listen, this is so important. This is so going to change like the way you speak. This is so going to help you, you know. Speaking to yourself is basically describing whatever you are doing. Let's say now, for example, I'm going to do a demo for you. I'm going to say where I am, what I'm doing, and what's surrounding me. So right now, I am recording a video. I am holding a board in my hands. Around me, there is a wardrobe right in front of me and a chair. And right here, there's a cable. See, this is how you improve your pronunciation and your vocabulary. And right on the other side, there is a bottle of water, which I can't live without. And and a guitar. There's a guitar right behind the camera. I feel very excited and happy to be doing this video. At the same time, I am hot. It's really hot in here. And I hope this video is helping somebody else out there. So, as you could see, this is me describing my surroundings, talking about what I'm feeling and what I'm doing, and practicing, more importantly, I'm using my English. And as you could see, I was like, I got a little bit stuck when I saw the cable, and I was like, is it cable? What is it? So this challenges you. This makes you go look for the word that you need in order to say the name of the object that is in front of you. Now we're gonna go and jump to talking to strangers or talking to language learners just like you are, just like yourself. Guys, when I say that this will make you progress in your language, I am not lying. I am really telling you the truth, because this helped me so much. I was like, when I was like a B1 student, I really wanted to advance my English, and I was like, what should I do? Should I, I don't know what to do. I really want to make progress, but I don't know what to do. So I decided to download those exchange apps, like language exchange apps, where you go on and you just like, you describe yourself, what you like to talk about, and you put a picture on your profile, and then you go and basically try to make conversation with people that you have never met before. And I know it's a bit like, let's say, it gives you a little fear, it makes you feel a little afraid, but if that person likes you and answers you back, and you guys like start conversing about something, start making conversation, if that person really like gets along with you and you get along with her or him, it becomes so fun. It becomes really nice and comfortable, and at some point you will realize how much you are, like improving your pronunciation, improving your English as a whole, and at the same time you are making like friends, really great friends at the same time, so it's just the perfect technique and the perfect like advice that I can give you. Just go on those apps, download them, don't be afraid. Of course, I'm not saying that you should like tell all about yourself, and I'm not talking about you exposing yourself and your privacy. I'm just talking, be careful, but try to make conversation, try to see if you like that person, and you will see how much this will make you evolve. Now, the last tip that I want to share with you here today, I have never seen anybody talk about this. Actually, I have, but like only one person, and I feel like more people should talk about it. I'm talking about singing, just like singing, opening your mouth and pronouncing words in a rhythm, like you are singing for real. This is so good for your English. I'm not kidding. This is so amazing for your English. But what does that mean? I am sure, and maybe you are telling me right now, oh, but I already listen to music. I listen to music in English every day, and this doesn't help me at all. I don't see any progress. It's because you don't sing. Probably because you don't sing along with the singer. Sorry if I was too loud here, but I just wanted to, I am excited. I got too excited and I got carried away. But anyways, I just want to tell you that you should sing along with the singer. Do not just listen. Don't listen passively. Activate your own voice and sing with the singer. Guys, I love this technique so much. I have applied this so many times, and this has helped my pronunciation so freaking much. I'm sorry I'm saying a lot of much, but like, for example, let's say you want to improve your pronunciation. I'm sure you want to do that. Why don't you learn a rap, like a rap song? It's really hard, and it will challenge you. And at the same time, after you learn that, you will feel this huge difference in your pronunciation. I am telling you. I remember a day that I was in the car. We were traveling, my family and I was listening to this rap song by Eminem, and I was like, oh, this is such a good music. This is such a good song. And I don't know how to sing it. I wish I knew how to sing it. So I said, hey, why don't you learn it? Like, it can be learned. Like, it can be learned if you put in the effort, if you just like repeat the words, if you pause, if you go back and go back again and try to pronounce. I am sure you can do it. And I learned it. I learned how to sing Mockingbird from beginning to end because I was like, I need to learn this. I want to learn this. And I don't want to just listen to it and enjoy it. I want to be able to sing along with Eminem. And I did. So like, when I say that this is totally possible, it is true. But it is at the same time very exhausting a little. And like, it is a lot of work, but it can be done. And it's definitely worth it. So apparently we've come to the end of one more video.